Hi guys, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Let's continue our tutorial. In our last class, we successfully created our database table, which name is ticket. Now what I am going to do is here. First, I am going to select the source and departure. Relevant flight information should display on this JTable here, right? Let me see how to do the task. So here, before that, we have to do the couple of modification on this project. That is, go to the add flight here and here I put two text boxes. Here I am going to give the source, country and departure here. What I am going to do is here, instead of the text box, I remove them. What is the name here? I gave here txt source. This one should be I gave here as txt depart, right? These two stuff I am going to remove. This one, select and delete key. Instead of that, I am going to put combo box, J combo box. So here I am going to drag to here, this one and here, right? Very simple stuff here, right? Now here, select this one, right click, change variable. We have to select this one as txt. The same thing you can give source. Txt source, this one should be txt depart, right? Another stuff you need to change here as, select this one, right click, properties. Here this model you have to remove all the items. Select all, press delete key and delete and click OK. Same thing do here as well, right click, here we have to select this one, right click, properties, model, you have to select all them, press delete key and delete, click OK, right? That's the only thing you have to do, right? Here you have to add the model, right? Right click, properties. Here you can, the model there will be empty. You have to add the countries here. I'm going to add India, Sri Lanka, UK, USA, Canada, China, right? You can add the country here. The same thing I am going to Ctrl C to copy and Ctrl V to paste here as well. Departure also I am going to give, right? Properties, select this one and you have to apply, Ctrl V to paste here, click OK, right? Now it's perfect, right? Go to the source, everything should be perfect. Here the source, we have to change this one as a earlier I gave as a source, txt source as a text box. Here you have to give here as txt get selected item dot to string. You have to give like this. Same thing you have to give here as well. Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here, right? Instead of the get text, you have to change this one as a get selected item, right? What is the item you are selected, and it will be saved on the database, right? The same thing you have to give here, right? Perfect. Now it will be easy here as well, right? Now here what I am going to do is here as well, this one also I am going to this same thing, model, Ctrl C to copy. I am going to give ticket source, select this source combo box, right click, properties, model, select this one and Ctrl V to paste here. It's very easy. This one also, right click, properties, here we have to apply here, right? Okay, that's the stuff. Okay, if you want to do this one do at the database, you will be create the database table and which is a country, and you can country ID and country name you will be loading from the database. Okay, I just do this very simple project I am doing for beginners, so that I am adding as a model here, right? Properties, and here model I am going to give the countries as well, right? That stuff I give, right? Now here you will be able to select the countries. Select this one, right click, properties, there will be the space, right? Okay, everything fine. This one should be everything fine, right? Fine, right? Everything fine. Now let me see how to do this, right? Now here what I'm going to do is here I'm go to the flight information. This is the flight information, right? Flight name and India, UK, USA, everything I'm going to give here, right? Flight information we added into the flight table here. Now let's load this table, right? Here when the person come and select the source and departure, relevant flight information will be displayed on the data JTable below, right? So we have to put one button here, right here, right? When the person select and click this button, we have to search. Relevant flight information will display below, right? So select this button, right click, event, action perform, right here, right? Now here I'm going to write the code. First I'm going to write this one should be which we already changed the name, txt source, very easy stuff. This one txt depart, right? Now here what I'm going to do is here string source equal txt source dot get selected item dot toString. After that same thing, I'm control C to copy, control V to paste here. This one depart, here you have to give as txt depart, right? Now here what I'm going to do is here I'm going to connect the database. So here what I'm going to do is here go to the table here, this one we already, this is the database table, right? This is the database connection. You control C copy these two stuff and we have to go to the ticket page. You have to paste it. It asks to create the connection. Here we have to add the connection here, connection object con, and we need a prepare statement. Statement pst, you have to prepare statement and connection, right? Success. Now here we have to surround it with the try. This one you have to control X to cut off and control V to paste here. It asks to create the here as a SQL catch, right? Here succession will be displayed successfully. Now here I'm going to write the query for that. pst equal con dot prepare statement, write the query here. Select all from flight where source equal this and depart equal question mark. The stuff you have to do. Now here what I'm going to do is here I'm going to write pst dot set string 1. Here this one should be source, right? Second one control C to copy, control V to paste here. This one should be depart. What I did so far is when the person select the source, what is the country selected, it is stored in the this variable. But the country selected depart stored here. I'm giving here, set it to here. It's go and find it, right? This question mark, this question mark. It's a prepare statement, right? Very simple. After that we have to write the result set. rs equal pst dot execute query, right? After that I'm going to this class we have to implement it, this namespace, right? After that we have to write as another thing is result set metadata metadata, shall set metadata data, right? Here we have to create as rsm object equal, you write rs dot get metadata, right? We have to get the class namespace and shall set metadata here. This for display the records at the JTable, so that I am writing like this. After that we have to create the variable int c. I just create the variable as c, right? Name c. Here we have to write as c equal, we have to write this object rsd, this one dot get column count. We have to write like this. After that we have to write a default, we have to write like this, default table model, we have to write default table model. We have to create as df object df. Here we have to write as a another, we have to cast this one, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here, this dot like this. You have to JTable 1 dot get model, right, like this. You write like Ctrl C to copy this one, this object, Ctrl V to paste here, dot set row count, while you write as rs dot next, you write as a create as a vector class, vector v2 equal new vector, write as a for loop for get the data, int, create the variable I equal 1. After that we have to create as I length c means this c, all the data will be put it here, okay, c, right? C, here write I plus plus, how many length available in the database, all that stuff will be display on the table, right? Now here set into the table columns, right? v2 dot add, you have to write as a v2 dot rs dot set string, set get string, right? Here we have to give the column name properly. First one should be id, this one, this column name you have to give. Now here back to our database, flight, airline, flight, this one, this is the table columns name, the same name you have to give there, then only we will be able to display the data, this flight information, right? So here first one should be the id, second one should be the flight name, right? This how display. So here Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste, right? Flight name, third one should be source, depart, date, right? There is no needed, I need these two stuff, depart time and dp time, arrival time, arrival time, yeah, right, only, right? and flight charges. Flight charge, right? If you want to add the date, you can add the particular date as well. Depart, right? Depart, right here. We have to add the date in another column. We have to put here date. Right. Now here, so we go back to our table. This one we need to add another column for after the source departure. We have to insert another column here after the departure. So here move up departure, right? Here I am going to add the column as date, right? That's the stuff we have to do, right? Additionally I have another column, right? Perfect. Now let's this one. Perfect. All the stuff are perfect. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? Now here after the for loop we have to call it into this one here. This here we have to call into this one, data table model df, right? This one data model means this table we have to display the data. Default table model object we have to call df dot add row this v2. We have to put this v2 variable, right? That's the only thing we have to do, right? Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. So here before we have to run, we have to set this one. When the person click book ticket, it's I didn't give the link, so that we have to set the link as well. Go to the ticket, double click on this one. Here we have to Ctrl C to copy the same code. We have to change here as this one should be ticket. Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here ticket. You have to change the object as T. This one as T, right? T, right? Right. We made the link successfully. Why? Right. T. Let's execute the program and check whether it's working fine or not. Book ticket successfully. It's working. India to UK. Here flight information should be there, right? Sri Lanka to India. So India to USA search. There will be no flight at the time. So here what are the flight will be search. Only I added only one flight only. That's why only search display only one flight. I'm going to add another flight. So we will be now I'm going to add another flight. So here go to the NetBeans. Here go to the add flight form. Here I am going to add the flight details. This text box I change it as a combo box type. So here I have to add another stuff. This is a combo box. Text source get selected to string, this one, and this one for txt depart selected item to string. Here you have to write another stuff. It's a string. If you have any spaces, it will be string, right? This is a must. You have to put this one. I forgot to write before, right? After the same thing you have to write here as ticket. Also you have to write like this, string. Right, this combo box, right? Now let me check whether it's working fine or not. All the stuff are fine. Now let's start add flight. Here we have to write as a first one as marine India to China. This one date select here, depart time 8 PM to AM. Right. Flight charges US 15,000. Click at flight rated. Now let's go to the ticket. Here let's select as this one as a China search. Here information will be displayed successfully, and if you select UK, information displayed successfully. Now I have added another flight only. I'm going to add another flight as Sri Lanka, India to India to Sri Lanka. Here we have to select the time 9 AM 10 AM, cost 9,000. Right, add, right, created. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. This one, India to Sri Lanka, search. Now here Sri Lanka, details will be there, right? Price, arrival time, departure time, all stuff will be here it will be, you can check, right? All stuff will be here displayed, fine, right? USA, I didn't give any flight, so that I didn't add any information. China, you can check, right? I hope you guys you understood so far. In my next tutorial I'll be continuing the rest of the part, right? Thank you for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.